Hey guys, Nerdy1 here. Today I'll be making a video on a manual dice strategy. I originally developed this one when I was trying for the wagering contest. If you don't know about those, crypto games every month has a wagering contest where you can win prizes based on how much you wager. Yeah, so you see each coin has how much you can win, and some of the coins like Bitcoin, Doge, if they have lottery tickets as well. So that being said, that's why I developed this one, and then it ended up working really well actually for profit. So that's what I'll be showing you today. So for my base bet, it's going to be roughly 1/500th of my balance, and the payout is minimum. And then you'll see where I go from there when I hit a loss. All right, so this 97.68, as you see here, if I was rolling under, that would have been a loss. So I play that as a loss. That's one of the benefits of playing manual. I can play the actual losses and the potential losses. So what I'll do, I'll increase the payout. What I was going to do is just go to 2x, but I'm lazy, so I just use the plus minus, and then I'll roll under. And from here, I will just play it as a normal 2x martingale. And then if I have to decrease, like cut it in half 3 times or more, I will continue doing that um, until I can cut it in half less than 3 times to get back to my base bet. Like right here, I'm cut it in half once, back to my base bet. So now I'll go back to my minimum payout. Oh, see, I just missed that one right there. Sometimes I go too fast and I'm not paying attention. What I would have done is doubled down and then played. And now if this bet right here was still, so I would have doubled it and rolled under, and that would have been a win. If this would have been a loss, say this was in the 60s or something, I would have continued down. You'll see me do that later because I forget a lot. I'll try to explain it better when that happens. All right, there we go again, potential loss. You'll see anytime I win, I only cut it in half 3 times. Even if that still leaves me above my base bet, I will keep playing it. Now, one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning, if you pay attention up here, this is still changing even when I'm not betting. That is because I am running Minesweeper over here. If you want this strategy and set up for this, check out my other videos. I just made a video on that. Sure, to some of you, this may seem tedious to click this much. That is one of the downsides of doing it manually. Like I said, you can make more profit playing manually because you can play both sides, whereas auto bet only can play the actual losses that you have. 1, 2, 3. Brings me back my base bet, so I won't play that anymore. Go back to base. All right, I'm gonna try to set this up. So a lot of times I'll miss this, and so what I'll do, I'll keep playing. You see, so now this would have been a loss if I did double it, like play on the 2x multiplier. So I will play it as if I did lose that. So you got this one, put on a 2x, lose the 2x, and double the bet, and that's where I'm at now. If that doesn't make sense, I apologize. I don't know how else to explain that. Anyway, that's about how that goes. You saw right in that sequence there, I was betting one or two more bets would have bust, and it does bust occasionally. I guess to prevent against that, you could lower your base bet, cut it in half or in a quarter. That would make that safer, but you wouldn't get as much profit. I made almost 10% right there in the last few minutes. So if you want to play safer, that's never a bad idea. Just lower your base bet, and that's that one. Remember, this is gambling. There is a house edge. It is very probable that you will lose at some point. So I always suggest to, as you make profit, pull some of the profit out. So that way, when you do bust, which will happen, you don't lose everything. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, a lot of times what I'll do, you see I just had the 2 in a row that were under this number. So a lot of times what I do here is I will straight up just max bet on the minimum payout. This is not recommended because I do get a third one in a row sometimes and completely wipe out the balance. But if you are going for wagering, it is fairly safe. But again, would not recommend if you're just trying to make money, unless you're feeling good about it. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, that's all I have. Best of luck to you.